Hi, wrestling fans. Thanks for clicking today's Dreaded D Rose report. All right. Believe it or not, Batista was in talks to play. I mentioned, I think earlier last week, that he was in talks to play Drax the Destroyer. It's in the Marvel Studios, I guess, Guardian of the Galaxy films. And Hollywood Reporter confirms that the former WWE champion has now signed for the role. The movie is going to be scheduled to be released in December 2014. Didn't say when it starts filming, but got him a job. And we've all been concerned about Goldust. He's been lobbying for a match against his brother Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania for some time now, and Cody provided an update on his Twitter about the match. Says, looks like I'm going to be watching WrestleMania 29 this year from the comfort of my home. Said, hope they know the opportunity that they're missing. Said, I might have to hit up Booker T for a reunion against Rhodes Scholars. And happy birthday to, believe it or not, my old buddy, the Iron Sheik. 70 years old. Congratulations. Didn't think he'd make it. And on this day in 1977, the world lost a WWE Hall of Famer, Antonino Argentino Rocca, at the age of only 49 years old. And that sucker had monster legs on him. Would jump. He could probably be about the best on anybody in high jumps. Oh, wrestled barefoot all the time too. I couldn't stand that. TNA President Dixie Carter noted on Twitter that there's going to be new rules for the X Division matches, and it's going to be beginning March 21st. And TNA has confirmed another Impact taping for June 27th in Peoria, Illinois. So, guys up there, save up your money. See if they can get a full house for one. Sold out. Aces and Eights hacked the official TNA website last night and defaced it with anti-TNA messages, and with some in there about Brooke and Hogan. And estimated attendance for last night's Impact taping in Chicago was 6,000 to 6,500 fans. No wonder they're going back. TNA is going to be, will also run in Corbin, don't know where that is, Corbin, Kentucky tonight, and Pikesville, know where that is, Kentucky, on Saturday night with Bully Ray's first title defense against Jeff Hardy. Show's going to be also that we'll get to see Rockstar Spud make his North American Live debut for the event against Jesse Goddard. All right, TNA's Hector Guerrero announced during a Spanish speech, during the Spanish broadcasting that he does on TNA this week, that TNA has entered into a partnership with the World Wrestling League out of Puerto Rico. TNA is going to be sending their talent to the WWL beginning with April 21st show in San Juan. And confirmed for that show is going to be Samoa Joe, James Storm, Bobby Roode, Daniels, and Abyss. Updated list of former knockouts. I don't know whether there's a bad taste or they're not. There's something wrong. Here's a list of knockouts who turned down an invitation for the upcoming Knockout-only pay-per-view taping. And it looks like so far it's this. Is Rosita, Awesome Kong, Tracy Brooks, Angelina Love, Sarita, Rain, Winter, and Roxy. And Shelly Martinez noted that the company didn't even contact her. Ooh, that don't sound too good. Hey, WWE taped the following matches for tonight's SmackDown. It's going to be Randy Orton taking on, and Randy and Cody taking on Rhodes and Sandow. Darren Young taking on The Miz. Oksana and Tamina Snuka taking on Layla and Caitlyn. Are those four the only divas that there are now in TNA? I mean, WWE. Anyway, Kane taking on Ziggler tonight, and Fandango. Let's just see if he takes on the Great Khali. Probably won't. Mark Henry versus Ryback. Chris Jericho taking on Swagger. David Otunga, by the way, will be at a special screening of WWE Studios' The Call in Chicago. Red carpet walk and meet and greet happens at the AMC River East Theater, and movie starts around 7:30 locally, and Otunga's going to be there to meet fans after the showing, if you want to meet him. And if you don't, he may just try and sue you. Billy Gunn is currently on the Superstar Spotlight on their website. WWE is currently hiring for a new vice president of kids entertainment, which they need to hire a younger guy for that, I would think. They're also looking for it says Predator creative director. That would have an amazing creative person who has proven a track record of producing memorable promos, the ability to create buzz and communication skills that successfully pitch ideas to something daunting audience. They want a miracle worker, don't they? Well, let's hope they find one. We need it. And noted before, The Rock had the WWE title with him at the G.I. Joe 2 premiere in South Korea earlier this week. Based on photos from the premiere in Sydney, Australia, The Rock did not have the title with him there. Rock is currently in London for another G.I. Joe premiere. Maybe we'll get the pirated copy soon. Ric Flair and his girlfriend, Fifi, the maid from WCW, has been announced for the April 7th WrestleCon event during WrestleMania 29 weekend. Flair will do a 10 a.m. signing along with William Regal and Spice of the Nitro Girls. Which one was Shawn Michaels with? I thought that was Spice. Anyway, while WWE decided to drop the storyline with Glenn Beck, that hasn't stopped Zeb Colter from ranting on Beck on Twitter. Zeb tweeted the following on Thursday. He says, update on Glenn Beck. Says he sent an email apologizing for his errant lack of civility. He pleaded that Swagger and me not beat him up. That's nice. Hey, Stephanie McMahon, Rosa Mendez, and Natalia, they were at the annual USO Awards dinner last night. Didn't know there was one, and I don't know what it is. Monolith.com has an article up about Chinese, I'm close, about a Japanese politician, Skull Reaper apparently that's his name, who is also a wrestler in Japan, that refuses to take off his wrestling mask. He says, if I take off my mask, I'm an entirely different person. He spoke to Kaikan Sports newspaper, I guess. He said, I will not take it off. Hey, you ever going to wash your face? Huh? Wash your mask, you nasty thing. All right, for what it's worth, WWE is recently reviving their trademark application for Karma, which has abandoned in January after this year. Back in October, WWE applied to register Big Hungry at trademark. It was just signed last month. I'm going to give that the Big Show, maybe. Noted yesterday, I guess CM Punk was injured at Monday's Raw against Kane. Word is that it was an injury to his arm and was said not to be severe. And there were some rumors yesterday afternoon that Punk was suffering from a knee injury, but those supposedly are not true. And noted earlier before that WWE Eve Torres was at NXT earlier this week meeting with some of the developmental talent. She said had a good chance to meet some of the new divas, hopefuls, and there were some beautiful, athletic, talented women. Futures looks bright. As it turned out, Eve was there to meet with 10 diva prospects who were wrapping up a month-long training. And there was women found that through reporting, that's how they found them was on the Diva Search in Los Angeles and other major cities. It appears most of them were recruited through modeling agency. Besides meeting Eve Torres, noted also the prospects with NXT trainers Sarah Del Rey, Bill DeMott, and either Ricky Steamboat or Dusty Rhodes. But one model, Olivia Karpinski, interacted with Eve on Twitter and told a fan that she was cut. But 5 other women made it through the camp. So, damn. We all know a few details about the prospect. Anyway, Olivia, she was a print commercial model, fitness coach, did not make make it through the camp. Yeah, it's usually a tough camp, though. Natalie Eva Marie, actress, model, 2012 Power Tech fashion model. Amy Fogelman, model. Joanne Offerman, she's a singer model. Marece Quay, IFBB Pro Bombshell Athlete. I don't know what that is. Jen Sturr, model, actress, TV host. CJ Perry, Red Bull spokesmodel. Courtney Cameo. Oh, wait a minute. Courtney Camaro. My fault. Jaguar from VH1's For the Love of Ray. Jay. Hell in a Cell is being considered for one of the stipulations, by the way, for Brock Lesnar and Triple H at WrestleMania 29, which that'd be a good deal. And as noted before, WWE is bringing back the Bella Twins, going back to with several weeks when WWE decided they wanted more former divas back on TV. Bella Twins decided in December they would be they would come back and be in the mix of things for up through WrestleMania. And WWE officials are very happy to have them back, and they're likely to be getting a big push for WrestleMania. No secret within WWE that Nikki Bella has been linked to John Cena and Brie dating Daniel Bryan. Whew. I bet his bush is just ridiculous. I bet hers ain't. Anyway, Rob Van Dam posted an audio statement via iPad-ADO, whatever that is, on Friday morning, confirming our earlier reports. That is, Rob Van Dam's TNA contract did expire. And here's what Rob Van Dam had to say. He says, of course, I have been reading a lot of tweets concerning my contract as of TNA. Question is it true your contract is up? Has your contract expired? Are you re-signing with TNA? Are you going to join the WWE? What's the deal? He said, I appreciate all the questions. I'm happy you brought it up. Happy to address it. Just not right now. He said, I plead the fifth due to grounds that it may be detrimental to my ongoing business affairs. Thank you for your understanding. Very soon we will talk about just that. So we don't know. I think he could be a Hall of Famer too. Anytime. Well, next year, whenever. Hey, thanks for clicking, you guys. I gotta go.